Hey, what's going on? Mr. Dave here. We are making a new water feature up here at Lion, Tiger, and Bears. It's going to be a little waterfall that comes down from up top here. And we're done with the scratch coat. Almost got it all the way done. We just showed you the sketch, and that's what we're aiming for. And so we are making stuff. Mr. Dave is back on the rock pile. Yeah. So anyways, hope you guys are doing well. We will see you next time. Keep on trucking, keep on creating, and be thankful and be grateful and forgiving. Yeah, forgiveness. Very good. We need a lot of forgiveness nowadays for sure. All right, bye. Hey, what's going on? Mr. Dave here on the rock pile. I just want to talk to you guys about adding a skimmer to your artificial rock project. This is all going to be concrete, already is. We got the scratch coat on everything, and we're actually just trimming out and shaping it out a little bit before we do the blow-on texture coat. We have the pond down here, and rather than putting a liner under the entire feature and having to approach the waterproofing that way with the liner, because the liner seals into the skimmer. It's one of those pond projects where you can actually use the rubber liner and just put real rocks in it. So we're kind of adapting that to this concrete thing. And so we have preformed our concrete all around the skimmer location. There's a piece of rebar going around the top. I pushed the liner up against the hole, and I had screws in the top to make it straight. And then I sprayed the other side with marking paint, and that allowed us to find out exactly where the hole needs to go. So I'm going to screw this in, and underneath it, we're going to take a big tube of silicone exterior stuff. We put Aquablock XL underneath into the concrete, so we're penetrating in at least an inch or so. The product can even do more than that apparently, and that's waterproofing this surface. So then we're going to put a bunch of beads of silicone underneath it, lay it down, and we're going to have concrete already mixed, ready to go. Then we're laying concrete on the top. That's going to compress the rubber liner down into the concrete surface and seal it. And then we're going to feather out that concrete all the way through this pond area, giving it a pitch all the way to the drain, because they're just using this feature intermittently when they have special events. So this is a way to put a skimmer into a concrete pond without having to put a whole big liner everywhere. And then have to cover it all up with rebar and all that. You could do that, but this is a faster, easier way to do it, and I think it's totally fine. You're going to have water go all the way over. We're going to waterproof all the concrete once we put a new batch in here with our regular approach. And so the concrete on top of here is going to be waterproofed. So if it penetrates that, then it's going to go all the way, has to go all the way out to here, and then underneath, but there's going to be bars and beads of silicone that's going to block that access. It can't go down in here because we have the Miracoat Aquablock XL, which is a penetrating gel product. That'll waterproof it. Same thing around the perimeters. We might have to tape some tape and construction tape and hold this down possibly, or just really lay up the rock and pitch the rock at an angle and just put a load of cement on there to get this to seal all the way around on both sides. So that's the approach we're going to take with this project. Just wanted to show you guys how you can actually add a skimmer with the rubber liner seal around the opening. And the normal procedure is to put silicone around here, and then there's this face that goes in, and you tighten all the screws, and it blocks this in really well, pinches against the rubber plastic skimmer basin itself. The pump's going to go inside there. We've got a drain place, and we've got the feed for the water feature itself going into this wall right here, and we'll be able to feed the water feature that goes up to the top. But this is the approach we're going to be taking, and another way to skin the cat, gentlemen and gals. Okay, Mr. Dave here on the rock pile. We are up here at Lions and Tigers and Bears. Oh my, we were making the rock feature up by the big house. You guys got to come up here and check it out. What's that funny sound you're hearing? Sounds like somebody had too many beers the night before. No, it is mortar mix going down in it. Isn't that lovely, guys? Yeah, that's that sound that you hear that you don't want to ever hear. Anyway, update on the feature we are doing here. We put the texture coat on the skimmer over to this side, and it is blown on with our little hoppers like we always do. And we're getting some nice angulation here and there. Little crackage going on. We waterproofed it yesterday. And that's what this darker stuff is. It's Miraprime membrane C, or Miraprime membrane C. It's elastomeric, so it expands and contracts a little tiny bit and won't crack like the Thurasil product. Wow, they're really barfing out that batch over there. Anyway, so we showed you the video before with the rubber liner that comes down. We're going to lay concrete over it. Well, we built up all this over it, very heavy. We had enough that really mushed it down. We put 2 huge tubes of silicone all crisscrossed around that rubber liner. It had a fold in it, but we pinched it. It's sort of a plasticky liner. It's BTL liners. Really awesome product out there if you want to get a good liner. And we put these 2 big blobs of cement. Then we just finished it and built it up over onto the old rocks that were there already, the concrete rocks that were there. And so that is a sealed barrier we waterproofed over all this concrete we put over here, and we actually put it right into the perimeter of the opening of the skimmer, which probably waterproofed it. Probably could have done it without even using the liner, but just doubling up, always good to keep as many water barriers as you can. Put a faux rock little lid on this puppy, and it kind of chips and stuff, but we're gonna play around with that and see if we can make that a little better. But having a couple holes in the rocks is kind of what a rock does, so it's all good. So we'll walk around this side. So we did this whole side textured and gave it our crackage, and we're going to rinse it a little bit more. Slow the cure. You want to get your sprayed on concrete coats when you're doing this little hopper trick, because it has to be really wet, and a lot of water content in your mud will make it weaker if you don't slow the cure. We also have a bunch of acrylic in there too. So we're going to do the rest of it going up and finish it out. We made some big railing rocks, if you want to call them that, to help protect folks from misstepping into this area. And they're going to put plants along the perimeter between the two, some kind, maybe some more over here, flush it out. We have a beautiful big oak tree up here, which has been bombing us with acorns by the billions and millions and billions. So anyway, have a great day. We will see you next time. Remember to be thankful, or grateful, and forgiving. It's a good strategy for life. You will be a better person, and you will not be a curse to those around you. You will be a blessing. Much, much better to take that road. And I've tried the other one. It's not really good. It turns me into a dark little cloud walking around. So anyways, have a good day. If you want to see how we do this and get some free PDF downloads and more, go to davehenderson.podia.com. davehenderson.podia.com. And if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you subscribe, and you will be getting updates when I get a new video out. You can also subscribe to my for additional content that I upload to my site, www.daverhenderson.com. And we'll keep this whole little enterprise marching along. So have a great day, you guys. Remember to be kind to one another, and we will see you next time. God bless. Bye.